Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first ever. Are we going to make this an annual thing, maybe?
We should. It's a time long awaited.
Welcome to the first ever, I guess, Dyad Trivia Rush. We are waiting for Master Alan to correct some technical difficulties, so let's just kind of like hang out with each other. And I want to get like a roll call for everyone that is a contestant. If you are in this chat as well. If you are also in the Dyad Trivia Rush voice channel and you are able to see the quiz right now, press F if you can see the quiz, or at least the window that I'm sharing in the Discord channel for all of the contestants. Also, what's up, Choco?
Hello there. All right, so it looks like they are looking good in that channel.
I do have a question in the channel though. No audio besides Choco here. Justin can see the window with the quizzes. No audio. That's because you probably won't hear me. I'm deafened. This is strictly for sharing the screens. Let's shout out everybody that's here. We have Gray Fade, Ace Bronx, Brooke, Far Far Away Factory on Etsy, Car2D2, Charlie Johnson, Kieran Barr, Darth Silas, Darth Man 86, Harith Productions, Justin M, Kylie Mahoney, Mabe, Marcus Harrington, Null, Escape Ace, AJ. What's up, AJ?
What's going on, Darth Silas? Nice to see you.
Can you guys hear Choco twice?
So nice to hear me twice, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
The force is strong with this one.
Hey, Car2D2 with the ramen drop, $2. Rooting for the boys at Harith and Char. Hashtag they fly now. I do want to emphasize, or at least small little plug here, guys. Do consider becoming a channel member. We have monthly watch-alongs. You got custom badges, as you can see from Harith Productions and Car2D2, but it also helps us do stuff like this. And of course, we are at this very moment trying to decide if this should be an annual thing. We'll have some things to talk about, but eventually we want to be able to do these contests, have some giveaways, and hopefully maybe like comp tickets to like Celebration, you know, God willing and Lucasfilm permitting.
Perhaps even some comp tickets to San Diego Comic-Con if anyone is down here, but those I actually do have regular access to. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I love trivia. I'm in a separate trivia thing myself, which I'm thankful for because obviously I can't compete in this one. But no, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
What's happening in Star Wars news as we wait for Master Alan to correct, or I guess figure out his issue? Anything to talk about?
Okay, so I am doubled on the Discord. So I'm not sure how you have me shared, or maybe I should deafen that, or maybe y'all should just mute me over there and listen to me here on YouTube, since you have more control over it. So that might rectify it. But the thing that I find most exciting now, of course, it's pure super speculative. But I've been hearing people talk about a Finn show. I have not looked into this at all. This is just Twitter sphere stuff. I even saw someone mention it. I think Mabe mentioned it in the chat here. But I need it.
Guys, if you're in the Discord channel, you can also right click the stream and on Discord, and mute it, I believe. I understand the call that we're on right now is on Chrome, and I'm sharing Chrome, so y'all can hear it. Right click the stream on Discord, just mute it so you can't hear us. Apologize for the multiple streams of audio and I guess non-visual stimulation. Okay, he should be good to go then. Let's see. I have to unmute him. Can you hear us, Master Alan?
I got y'all. I can see you. I can hear you.
Woo!
Awesome.
And earlier I was saying, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's
And
so tremendously appropriate, and I missed it, and that's
Okay,
I saw
let's
all of
see.
those in theaters. Those were great movies.
I was once the learner, but now I am the master.
All right, looks like we got Master Alan. Let's bring him into view. Say hello to everyone, Master Alan. Welcome
Glad we finally got it working, guys. It's nice to be here.
to Dyad in the Park. No, I'm just kidding.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
All right, we can officially get started. What's up, Master Alan? Introduce yourself. Let everyone know what your role is here on the Dyad Trivia Rush.
All right. Well, most of you guys have already seen the announcements from Element and Choco and everything else, but I'm going to be the supplier for the prize today.
Ooh.
So I am your friendly neighborhood Master Alan, a simple consumer of Kit Kats and purveyor of lightsabers.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Looks like I guess he's having internet issues. Are we back? Is he back?
No.
Such is life with technology, you know?
Oh, Levi Bond is in the chat. I was like, I hadn't seen him yet, and I was like, maybe he's not coming. But I'm happy. I'm happy Levi's here.
There might be internet issues with Master Alan. We keep losing him, and he keeps on freezing. And now he's resting on his. Well, now we can't hear you. Hey, this is what happens when you do it live, you know? You gotta be,
Yeah, but that being said, I didn't get any feedback from you guys on your thoughts on a potential Finn show. I mean, I feel like we're all pro it. But do we want, if you could choose, would you guys want it live action? You want to animate? I want to animate it personally, but voiced by John Boyega.
Yeah, Master Alan, we cannot hear you. All right, say that again.
A potential Finn show. How would you want it to be?
You know, we talked about this a couple of months ago, when there were rumors surrounding this potential Disney Plus show called The New Jedi Order, and it was supposed to be centered around Rey and Finn. Now I want to know if we can hear Master Alan, because we can see him all we want.
I mean, I can't even see him, but that's okay.
And I see a green dot that he is speaking. It's just, I think, he's muted. He's muted via the call itself. You might want to check that out, Master Alan. It shows two users, two unknown users that are muted.
Yeah. Okay. Well, real quick, Chris, Star Wars Lawyer says, you know my thoughts? Of course, of course. CEO of Give Finn More Stuff, which I agree with. I'm totally on board with R2-D2 wants it animated. And yeah, it would just be an interesting project, and I want it to be animated because I think we could get more content that way. And I would love to see this new Jedi Order explored. Also, I mean, let's be honest. When we're talking about watching people do like cool feats with the Force and stuff, plus, Broom Boy's gonna come in and be the villain. I'm just kidding. I just want that.
Tamiri Black, the villain of the new Jedi Order.
Yeah, or
Everyone's
maybe
gonna start calling him Star Killer.
Yes, that's the point, Sergeant.
I feel like because we can see Master Alan. Well, no longer. He's no longer here. Let's hide him really quickly. This is a weird technical difficulty to have. And we need him to participate as well and get this quiz started. Julia Christine says, sorry, I went to Target like the waste of space I am. Wanted to be here. I mean, you haven't missed much. We're still trying to figure out how to get Master Alan in here. He's having a lot of audio source issues right now. Mm-hmm. I'll tell him in the chat.
Let's see. St. Pat says, if there's a Finn show, would we get flashbacks of him conditioning and training as a trooper? I sure hope so. I would love to see a world where, like, between Finn and Rey obviously is the powerhouse. Like, she has the raw, like, I guess you would say torque in the Force. But Finn having all of his trooper knowledge, and along with that comes a lot of combat knowledge and like how to actually fight. Like, I'd love it to be kind of like a Superman Batman dynamic where Superman doesn't know how to fight at all. Mm-hmm. But he's never needed to. Whereas Batman has to know every pressure point there is in order to be able to like fight back. And I'd love to see kind of that type of dynamic like bleed into it. He has a lot of technical knowledge.
If St. Pat says, if there was a Finn show, would we get flashbacks to his conditioning and training as trooper? I think we would. I mean, if you read Before the Awakening, there's a lot of information around that as well. So we could very well get those scenes in a Finn show as well. And hopefully we can get Master Alan in here. Can we hear you, Master Alan? Or can you hear
the
us?
Phone now. Is the phone working?
Well, we hear
I
you
can
now.
hear you guys great.
The phone is working.
Ooh.
I can hear you.
All right. Excellent.
It's a little like a high functioning potato, but it works, and that's what's important.
I will take it. I will take it.
Now, is this? Are you able to go into like a landscape, or is this like a mount issue?
I can. And so, but here's my problem: is when I do this. Now you guys are this way.
Okay, so that doesn't fix itself. I guess we'll stay portrait.
I can
that's
roll
fine.
like this. It's okay. Yeah.
No,
it's okay.
it
I'll stay
doesn't.
like this, and then
It doesn't fix
you'll
itself.
have to change it. Sorry.
Yeah, just go back to portrait.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
This will have to do for now.
And that's okay. We got this.
Yeah.
People are going to win some lightsabers. I got a bunch of things right here next to me to show people. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. We're doing great.
Shout out to Sir Kupo. That's my sister. I'll take more of Finn any day. He's hot.
That he is.
A lot of people would agree with that statement. So Master Alan, let's go over your introduction again, since you were cut off so unceremoniously.
God knows what happened. Okay, so I know I've gotten a chance to kind of glance at chat, and now I'm bringing it up over here on my computer so I can actually see what people are saying. But I already see a bunch of familiar usernames, and so most of you know me, the Friendly Neighborhood Master Alan, and LevelUp Lightsaber. I'm going to be providing the prize for the winner. I've got a stack of a bunch of sample training lightsabers over here just off screen that I'm going to be able to show everybody here in just a little bit. If people have questions about what sorts of things are available and colors and stuff like that. I see a bruiser in gunmetal there, and I think Choco's got the Phantom somewhere, hopefully within arm's reach as well, which are two of the options. Ooh. Ooh. Go ahead and spark it. Yeah. Love that sound effect. But yeah, so any training tier saber is going to be available to the winner, and I'm here to have a good time and hang out with two of my favorite creators and chat with some folks, and it's going to be great.
Awesome. We are delighted to partner up with Master Alan for this trivia rush. First ever.
One thing I wanted to say though, like when I got the lightsaber, because this is number 3 for me, and one of the things that like impressed me the most is like when I unscrewed it. Just unscrewing it, it's just better quality than before, but like it's actually put together well. You know what I mean? Like the other ones, I open it, everything just like spills out and it's hanging by cables and stuff. Like I don't know, everything's seated nicely and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's super cool.
The wiring sled is. So I have been a martial arts instructor since 1997. I've been teaching the lightsaber class for more than 5 years. I have been through a lot of products from a lot of different people, and part of the reason why I started the company in the first place is because I couldn't find a manufacturer or a supplier or whatever with something that I really liked all that much. There was either the problem you were talking about, where all the electronics are just rattling around inside the handle, knocking into each other and severing wires and stuff like that, or like other issues. And so like everything that I end up labeling a training tier saber on my website is stuff that you could beat other stuff with. Yeah, because that's the bar I want my lightsaber to clear, is that I could beat the crud out of something with the lightsaber. It doesn't have to be a someone, just a something is good enough. And so everything that is tabbed to training tier is what we're going to have available for the winners today. And I've got a bunch of different training tier designs now. You guys are holding the Bruiser and the Phantom. Myself launched with 3, the Shrug, the XP boost, and the bonus XP. And I've got the power up to be able to show you guys as well. So we've got a bunch of stuff that's going to be available to the winner, and hopefully a bunch of things that are going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, I really like these lightsabers. They give you everything and more for a very, very low price. Everything you'd want: color change, sound fonts, smooth swing. And I do believe Master Alan is now carrying neopixels and replicas as well. Is that a thing? Is that not announced?
Did I see a light whip?
Neopixels aren't going to be available for another couple of weeks.
Okay.
The light whip you probably saw on some other account, because I wouldn't display it yet because it's not on the site yet, and so there must be some other TikTok account that's showing spoilers of stuff to come. But there will be a light whip blade. Actually, I've got flat blades coming as well. They'll be effective with most of the training sabers. NeoPixel will be coming around the same time as those. I've already got, I want to say there's a dozen replicas, including Leia and Kenobi and Luke, which thin neck sabers are really difficult to get in good quality because that thin neck makes it really difficult to wire everything together, and I've got some that I'm really happy with. They are not tabbed training tier sabers, because training with a thin neck saber is not a good plan if you want your thin neck saber to, thing. But
wow,
but yeah,
a light
and NeoPixel's coming. Whip.
I see that Arya Cosplays is not in our Discord call right now. Arya, if you can check Discord, that's where I'm going to be sharing the quiz screen with you guys so you can see it. Of course, I will be sharing it with the stream too, but that will be delayed, so it would behoove you to join the call so you can see it in real time. I think we are ready to get started as long as everyone is, as long as everybody can see the quiz screen.
And so just real quick, if I'm just for everyone who's watching, for their sake, if I'm understanding correct, everyone is going to be able to see the questions. However, if you're in the Discord call, you're going to see them in real time versus the delay that always happens on YouTube. So since these are, time sensitive, we don't want that to be a big problem. And so that's why we're kind of separating it this way. So
yes. So I need like a roll call for everyone in the Discord server. If you are a final contestant and you have access to the Dyad Trivia Rush channel, which you only would if you are a finalist, press Star Wars TikTok or type Star Wars TikTok in chat right now.
Well, I mean, we're Squadron 7, right? So put a 7 in the chat, please.
Star Wars 7 in the chat. If you are in the Discord channel as a finalist and you can see the quiz. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like we have everyone in. So the way this is going to work, first of all, y'all ain't ready. You're not ready for this quiz. When we first got together with these questions, Choco was like, what is this?
For once, I was the one trying to make it easier.
Yeah, I was being a douche about it. You guys,
That's not a good sign.
This is really the quiz where it's anyone's game. If your guessing game is on point, you can win this quiz. So, with that said, everyone that's in the Discord call right now, I will start and you will join. And we are looking for 1, 2, 3. Join as the contestant name that you joined first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're looking for 12. We are going to randomize the questions.
Technically 13, but yeah.
Yeah. And Master Alan, you're free to participate as well. I think we're all set here. Join as the contestant you joined before, just so there's no confusion on who is who. So if you're in the Discord call right now, you should be able to see the Kahoot pin, and we will show it to the stream after we start the quiz so that we don't get any people trying to, ambush the quiz, even though I'd recognize it. We want to wish everyone an official good luck.
Now, I will be reading off the questions, but if you're taking the quiz, don't rely on me reading them, because me reading them is for the audience. It will be a little bit delayed, so read fast,
Mm-hmm. And so round 1 is based on anything that happens in the movies, but they're very, very esoteric, very selective, very not common knowledge. Like, we literally went through the movies, paused it at certain points, and we're like, hey, that guy's holding a ball in the background. So just to give you guys an appetizer as to how these questions are going to play out, we have 13 contestants.
And just real quick, I'm trying to recall, did Darth Silas qualify?
I do believe he did.
Yeah, he's having some trouble getting in. He's trying to get in right now. So he just sent me an email, and so I don't want to shortchange him.
So I think is he part of the Discord, the public Discord?
I'm gonna make sure. And sorry, guys. We want to make sure everyone's getting their fair their fair shake.
Yeah, if he's not in the Discord, then he would not have access to the chat. And this is why, starting a couple months ago, I told everybody to join the Discord. But yeah, let's try to get Darth Silas in there. So yeah, while we're making sure about this, is anyone in the chat right now a qualified finalist and is not in the Discord call? Furnace saying, wait for Julia.
So Julia, and then I believe Gray qualified as well.
Did she?
I mean, what are your notes show? Harris just reached out to me. I don't recall her taking it. So
she might have. I mean, hold on. The growing pains of a first ever event as large as this. So Gray, you are now in the Discord channel that you need to be in. And I will now give you what is her name in the server now? I know this is very confusing. A lot of people have really different names.
Yeah, it happens when you change nicknames, and so it's all good. This
is the downside of like multiple platform social media events.
Yeah.
People are different.
No, Gray, we're trying to get you in.
This is just a sample trophy case, everybody.
Ooh, look at all those lightsaber hilts.
Nice.
We're trying to get Gray in, and we're trying to get
Like 5 more. I'm out of space.
Julia in, I believe, right? So Gray, you should be able to join the channel. I just need to find your name on the channel itself. Is it still Gray is the issue? There she is. Okay. Trivia Rush finalist. Yeah, she had the role already, but she wasn't in the channel. Okay, Gray, you now have access in the public server. You should be able to see a voice channel that says Trivia Dyad Trivia Rush.
Just make sure you are in the right Discord server.
Yes, this is the public server. And you should be able to join the voice channel. And you should be able to join the stream in which I'm sharing the quiz. I see her in the channel right now. We have 15 contestants. And we also have Darth Silas in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in the call. And 16 in the Kahoot. Now, if you are a finalist, this is your final warning. If you are a finalist and you are not in the call or on this Kahoot quiz, speak in the chat now and we'll give you some time. This is your warning. And as you do that, and as we make sure this is all on the up and up, we will emphasize that at the end of this final round, 8 will move on to the round 2. Okay? We are halving it. After round 2, the final 5 will go to the finals and take an oral quiz. We lost someone in the quiz. I don't know who it was.
Something wrong in the Kahoot quiz. I don't know what it is.
And we got them back. We have 17 now.
Okay, perfect. Because that's everyone and me. So that's how it's supposed to be.
Got it. All right. So I think we are ready to go. Master Alan, are you participating at all? Or are you just going to watch the mayhem?
Given the number of technical difficulties we've had just on my end, I think it's safer if I don't. And so I'll just sit here and be a trophy case, and that's all right.
One of them, someone says, the gold hilt looks like a High Republic lightsaber, which is why you need one nowadays.
This one or this one? Or...
You know, honestly, both. You know, you can get that gold-plated, chrome, shiny version like Choco has.
Or are they talking about this one?
Yeah.
It might be this one that they made.
You may be able to...
That's honestly one of the reasons why I went with this one with the silver. And like, I don't know, I just... Maybe I'll get some like a gold wrap or something for the handle just to give it that look. I am on the lookout for some Leku for cosplay purposes, and you might see a load in Greatstorm out of me. We'll see.
I got a hookup for you. There's a friend of mine that is helping me with my Buckets of Blood cosplay.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, we got it.
All right.
Thinking we said.
I got you, homie.
Awesome.
Okay, so before we run into any more issues, we're missing Tommy P. I don't know if he has expressed that he can make it or not. He has been tagged. So we'll give it another 2 minutes. But I do want to get this started soon so that we do not lose any more people. We've lost another person on the quiz. We now have 16 contestants.
Which I'm actually gonna say is okay, because you know, if something comes up, you got to run off and you got to do your thing. You know, you got to do what you got to do. We're happy you're here. We will at some point just have to have it. We want everyone to have their fair shake at it, but at some point we do have to just dive in.
Yes. So unfortunately, if Tommy P is not showing up, it looks like he was unable to make it. We do have some no-shows. We have people who unfortunately couldn't make it and have reached out to us, so we are aware of who keeps on dropping. I think we need to find that person.
Well, there's 17 right now. I'm going to take a quick screenshot.
But we will start this quiz in the next 30 seconds. So get ready for round 1, esoteric movie knowledge that is just really, really difficult. Now there are some gimmies. I believe it's Gray that's dropping.
Yeah, that was great.
As soon as she rejoins, I'm gonna start it and we'll see if it Gray is in Kahoot, but are you in Kahoots really? Who are you in Kahoots with? But we do not see you in the contestant list. Gray. Sorry, that's a fairy tale reference.
I forget about fairy tales sometimes. Great show.
Is this
wow?
Is this trials? No, this is okay. We have Gray. We're starting it right now, guys. Get ready.
Go.
All right. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right. True or false? Asajj Ventress's 2 lightsabers can be joined to create a saber staff. Is that true or false?
15 answers. 2 more people. 1 more. And the answer is, I'm going to do this to annoy Hannah. The answer is, of course, true.
Yes, canonically they can be joined. Although we don't see it, but yes, canonically, yes, they can be joined.
Okay. I'm not going to do any commentary on the leaderboards. We are just going to go straight through this.
All right, Revenge of the Sith. Who is the port administrator of Pow City? Is it Tion Medon, Edsel Bargain, Mina Tills, or Seinver Bull?
Lots of people taking their time to answer carefully. These are really, really interesting questions. The answer is Tion Medon. We got 7 correct answers. We are going straight to the next one. Ooh.
The Last Jedi. In the Prime Jedi mural, the left half of the body is depicted with the dark side. Is that true or false?
I know this one. Oh man, now I feel like I missed out.
Oh, you do? That's awesome. Shout out to Mentally Ill Sith Lord Jesse with the ramen drop, $10. Good luck, everyone. This was an interesting shakeup here. The left half of the body on the mural is depicted with the dark side, and the right side is depicted with the light. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move on.
What creatures do Gungans ride? Steely, Kadu, Eopes, or
The
Orbaks?
force is strong with this one.
Lots of careful answers. Lots of careful answers indeed.
You got to play with that balance of being quick but being right. It's always better to be right, but if
The
you can
answer
be quick, it's good.
was Kadu. Moving to the next question immediately.
The Phantom Menace. What is the designation of the silver protocol droid that greets the Jedi on the droid control ship? Remember, this is at the very beginning of the film.
I forgot what the answer was. Oh wait, no, now I remember. Because I heard it.
accidentally kept playing.
I heard it like 6 times. The answer was TC-14. I am TC-14. I am TC-14. Wow, a lot of people got it right. Also, shout out to Jesse, Mentally Ill Sith Lord, for becoming a Squadron 7 member. Welcome to the squad. Be sure to drop your starship choice in chat and I will record it. But on to the next question. Thank you so much, Jesse.
All right, The Force Awakens. Which shoulder does Kylo Ren sear with his crossguard when fighting Finn? Is it his left or his right?
I'll have to do. I've gotten like 3 of these.
Well, yes.
I
The force is
have been
strong
trying to
with
be
this
wrong in every time, but some of these I don't remember, and so I accidentally get them right.
The answer was the right shoulder. On to the next question.
All right, A New Hope. What does R2-D2 call C-3PO before fleeing on the escape pod? A mindless light form, mindless drone, mindless droid, or mindless philosopher?
Yes. I mean, not a lot of people would do well on this quiz, and don't feel bad about that. It's intentionally.
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's
The point is that
intentional.
the point is that it's rough.
Yes, it is. It is a guessing game, and the answer is mindless philosopher. And this is an interesting scoreboard. Woo!
Where on Tatooine did Anakin live? Mos Espa, the Dune Sea, Mos Pelga, or Mos Ella? Ella?
Mos Elios, nosotros. The answer was Mos Espa. All right.
Attack of the Clones. Which idiot was responsible for giving Palpatine emergency powers? Was that Jar Jar Binks, Padme, Bail Organa, or Valorium?
No judgment attached to this question at all.
None. No. No, we're neutral. We're totally neutral here.
Shout out to Jesse with the TIE Defender choice. Okay, I got you. The answer, of course, was Jar Jar Binks. And, of course, I believe this was a no-pointer. It was just a gimme.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
What are the Jedi that lives and serves the Force independent of the Council called? The Barish Taker, Fallen Jedi, Grey Jedi, or Wayseeker?
Ooh, this is a doozy.
I know this one too.
And of course, some of these are easy, and plenty of them we have given hints for in both the high ground and here.
Yes.
Here in Dyad.
The answer is Wayseeker. Of course, a Barish Taker is cut off from the Jedi Order until they come back, whereas a Wayseeker is still within the Order. All right. Or do you have more qualifications, Choco, or should we continue?
Oh no, I mean that's right. It's basically a Barish Taker is going to reflect on their relationship with the Force versus a Wayseeker who's still acting as a Jedi,
Yes.
but of independent.
All right. Next question.
All right, Empire Strikes Back. When Yoda says, "Found someone you have," to Luke, which hand is holding his cane? Is it the left hand or the right hand?
Oh, you guys are starting to get it now, aren't you? You're starting to understand the situation you're in. So, if I can
Only at the end
qualify
do you
this answer,
understand.
he is holding it with his right hand and resting his left hand on top of it. Found someone you have. Okay. Next question.
The Phantom Menace. Who sits to the right of Yoda in the Jedi Council chambers? Is it Mace Windu or is it Ki-Adi-Mundi? Shout out to SK Base. Had to.
Shout out to Ki-Adi-Mundi and AJ, the little Ki-Adi-Mundi hater. He hates this question. The answer was Ki-Adi-Mundi. Yes, Mace Windu was on his left.
Yeah.
on
Or as
your
we
left.
call him, Mase Winda. Winda. Masi Winda.
Next question.
Attack of the Clones. What handmaiden takes Padme's place when she leaves Coruscant with Anakin? Is it Rabe, Sabe, Dorme, or Corday? Oh, y'all look alike.
Master 2187 says, technically it's Mace from a certain point of view. I did say in the question on Yoda's left.
Yoda's left.
Yes. Of course, the answer was Dorme. A lot of people thought it was Sabe. Interesting. And then a couple of Cordays.
Corday
This is an
was
interesting,
sadly dead at that point in time.
interesting scoreboard so far.
Return of the Jedi. When Sidious first shocks Luke, is he still on the steps to his throne? This was a toughie.
It is. It is.
That's what you got to play back the tape, run that back.
Go frame
Master
by
Alan.
frame.
Master Alan, what do you think of these questions so far?
I'm having a lot of fun with this now. There's been like 5 that I just like, oh, I know that one outright. And the other stuff is just like, no, I don't know. I would
Nice.
guess this.
Well, this is
My
the
score is
easy
better
round.
than I thought it was going to be based on talking to you guys, but it's still not like good.
This is the easy one. This is as easy as it gets. So yes, the answer was yes. He shocks Luke, and then if you pay attention real carefully, the next scene in the next frame, he steps down. Okay. Ooh, look at that scoreboard.
You will pay the price for your lack of vision. The Phantom Menace. What is the first word of the opening crawl? Is it conflict, turmoil, upheaval, or disturbance?
Excuse me.
getting more theatrical with these. It's feeling good.
The answer was turmoil. A lot of people thought it was conflict. Very similar words indeed.
Ooh.
Ooh. I like this scoreboard a lot.
Revenge of the Sith. When Grievous first ignites his lightsabers, what is the color of the saber held in his upper left hand? There is a picture for reference. What color is it?
Mm-hmm.
You know you've seen it. But like, do you remember?
It's still
Do you
50-50.
remember?
That's like, ah!
Yes, it was green. It was green. Very nice scoreboard shift. I love this so far.
Return of the Jedi. How does C-3PO describe Vader in Ewokese? See, Usa batata runde, Nervinda bututu, Wuchana macawartes, Mana Quito.
Mm-hmm. Applause to Choco for nailing those pronunciations. He does describe Darth Vader as Us Batatarundi, Darth Vader. This was a very difficult question.
Han Solo, Tilo Carbonite.
Boy. We stumped Levi. I'm just kidding. Next question.
TFA, what tool does Rey ask Finn
Quick, before
for
he gets his
when
groove back.
fixing the motivator? A quark driver, a Harris wrench, hyper shears, or Hilux driver?
Podwan's podcast says, hey, just watching my college team get beat by a crappy team, so I need a pick-me-up. Hey, thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
You're
you
always
can
welcome.
watch the trivia contestants get beat by us.
The answers were, in fact, Harris and Pilex Wrench. There are a couple of people who actually got them right, like, who guessed the Pilex right, and, yeah.
Yes, there was 2 answers. That red saber is beautiful, by the way. I'm not sure if I can commit to the red, but like, if Lando was a Jedi, I feel like that's what he would he'd be rocking with. He'd have boots
but,
to
like,
match too.
all the pieces are interchangeable, so you could take this section off of the boost and you could put it right here on your Phantom if you wanted to.
Ooh,
Mix and match.
I like
Or
it.
you could swap emitters or whatever. Like it's just a thing you could do, just in case anybody was interested.
All right. Fern with 3 in a row. She's back in the game. She's always been in the game.
Way to go,
But
Fern.
on to the next question.
Man, Levi is no joke.
The Rise of Skywalker. When Rey picks up the Sith dagger, how does she describe the echo she experiences? Was it horrible or was it terrible? My accents are not very good. I'm sorry.
Choco does not do British. That's okay. He does other things.
The answer is horrible. Things have happened with this thing.
Horrible things have happened with this. No.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might need to pick up another one. Solo.
I'm just saying.
What species is Rio Durant? Is he a Albrecht, Azkajian, Anzellan, or Ardenian?
Loved Rio. He was such a great character.
The voice acting was great too.
He's such a great character.
The answer was Ardenian. A couple of people thought
Yes.
Askajian, and one person thought Albrecht. Next question. The scoreboard is shifting ever so slightly again.
All right, finish this quote. You do know, don't you? If the Jedi destroy me, blank. It's from Revenge of the Sith. Now, you have to be listening real close. It's any chance of saving her will be lost. The one you love will die. You'll lose her forever. Or I won't be able to save her. And of course, Anakin hears this whispered to him while he's in the
Wow.
Jedi chambers.
Most of you got it right. It was any chance of saving her will be lost. Three people thought You'll Lose Her Forever. That is a good guess. Julia Christine has jumped up 3 places. Very well done. On to the next question.
Storyism in the house. Who says, I have a bad feeling about this in The Phantom Menace? Was it Rex? Was it Anakin? Was it Mace Windu? Or was it Obi-Wan?
It was, in fact, Obi-Wan in The Phantom
And of
Menace.
course, that was me that picked Rex, because obviously Rex doesn't exist and won't for 10 years.
Okay. I always forget that you're in there just for the questions.
See, everyone has chosen one, then I'll choose one, so we don't have to wait for the timer to run out. But I always try to choose wrong. If it's taking a while, then I'll let it run out.
Yeah. Concept, Julia says, Obi-Wan only quiz. We could make it happen.
I mean, I drew that website, Obi-Wan only. Empire Strikes Back. How many red blocks are in the insignia plaque of the Imperial escorting Chewbacca and Leia?
Whoa.
How many red blocks? Is it 6 red blocks? Is it 1 red block? 4 red blocks? 2 red blocks?
That is,
It's mean. I know.
It is.
that is rough. That is rough.
Wow, a lot of people chose 4. So there are 4 blocks in the rank insignia. However, there are only 2 red blocks and 2 blue blocks. Interesting.
That got me as well. Like when we were writing the quiz, I basically had to take it. At least the questions that Element wrote. So I also thought it was 4.
Let's see how it shook up the leaderboard. Oh, St. Pat's in there.
It's a good squad. I like it. TLJ, what is Phasma's spear made of? Is it Durasteel? Is it Quicksilver? Is it Beskar? Or is it Cortosis?
Brooke says, I don't even understand what that question is asking. Yeah, there's a lot there.
It's
There's
a
a lot
trick.
there.
It's made of frick. No, I'm just kidding.
The answer is Quicksilver, not Ralph Boner.
TLJ, how many Jedi books does Rey have in her storage container at the end? Does she have 4 books, 5 books, 7 books, or 8 books?
This is a confusing question, even if you remember the scene.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember. Oh, there we go.
Yes, it was 7 books. You might guess 8. However, one of them is a double bind, which is the second edition that is bound to the first edition, and it is 1 book. If you look up the visual dictionary of it. But congratulations to the people who thought 7. That was, I mean, that question was also a play on the number 7, and I wanted people to guess it, but 3 people got it. It's all good. Harith is in there now.
None of the top 4 got it. Or top 5.
Oh,
Next question.
time to squeeze.
In Light of the Jedi, how does Estella Maru describe how he sees the Force? Is it a fire, song, ocean, a nighttime city?
Shout out to everybody that's reading the High Republic books and keeping up to date with that initiative.
And if you're not reading Monster of Temple Peak, do so.
Toss a coin to Ty Yorick.
Yes.
The answer was a nighttime city. I do believe Avar is a song, Elzar is an ocean, and Bell is a fire.
Indeed.
That good old retention. Ooh, interesting.
Alrighty. Rise of Skywalker. Luke uses which hand to lift his X-Wing? Left or right?
Trust your instincts. Don't be fooled by a Mandela effect. You know this to be search your feelings. You know this to be true. It is
Let
his.
go of your conscious mind.
It is his left hand. It's his only hand, really. He does
He
use
keeps his right hand covered up. Because I don't think they wanted to even broach the subject of like, would he get it back? Which he would, but I don't think not everyone understands that.
Julia Christine says he doesn't use his hands; he uses the Force. Yeah, we could.
He uses the Force.
I mean, I would qualify the question as he is using his hand, though, like physically. But of course, that is correct. Technically, he does just only use the Force, and hand gestures are not needed. There are many instances where they lift things without their hands.
But if you watch Naruto, you know that sometimes something's needed to focus.
That is true. Sawyer is in there again. That 5th place is gonna shift a lot.
What is the model of crab droids in Revenge of the Sith? It's an LM432, B2 RP, 4 Loam, DSD1.
This was definitely a Choco question.
Oof.
Personally, I think the question was easy. See, most people got it.
Interesting. The answer was LM432.
Right, a B2 RP is a rocket. It's a rocket B2 battle droid. For Loam is a bounty hunter. DSD1, I forget what that is. Something different.
I mean, it's just a droid, I guess. Oh, see, I told you that 5th place is gonna shift a lot.
All right, who said this? Camino. It's not a system I'm familiar with. Was that Yoda? Was that Dexter Jetster? Was that Jocasta Nu? Or was that Obi-Wan?
The answer was
You get
Jocasta
hyped every
Nu.
time I know it. Yeah.
All right, and we're
How
moving on
embarrassing.
to our final round,
Oh,
or
man, we're on the
final
one already?
question.
Yeah,
I mean,
question. Yeah.
and here we go. The final question.
A New Hope. When Obi-Wan hires Han Solo, what are they trying to avoid? Imperial encounters? Imperial obstacles? Imperial involvement? Imperial entanglements?
This is a doozy.
I'm not gonna lie, saying Imperial a bunch is hard.
It's a weird word.
Yes,
It's
they
like
are.
Colonel. Colonel's a hard word to say over and over again.
Colonel.
Exactly.
The answer was Imperial entanglements.
Entanglement.
We will
British accent.
we will display our top 5, but of course 8 of you will move on to round 2. So I will have to confirm that with everyone.
And Levi
wow.
with 25 out of 30. Great job, Fern.
Wow,
21.
guys.
Char
Very
with
nice.
20. And Char actually got less right than Fern, which is interesting. Char is just fast. So you have that interplay of speed and correctness, you know?
All
In the
right.
long run, you make a difference.
Let us see. How do I see reports again? Edit. How do I see the reports again? Okay. I'm doing this all in public so y'all can see. Let's see. We have our top 8. Levi Bond, Char Char J, Fern, Star Wars Lawyer, Saint Pat, Sawyerism, Harith, and Julia Christine. That is our top 8. Moving on to round 2, guys. Thank you so much for participating in the first round of the Trivia Rush Finals. If you are not, moving on to the second round, please don't join. Well, I mean, you're welcome to you're welcome to participate in the second round. However, we are gonna keep track of. I am gonna open up a notepad now.
I just grabbed a screenshot so I have the names.
co-host on point. So you have the names now. We have Levi, Bond, Char Char, Fern, Star Wars Lawyer, St. Pat, Sawyerism, Harith, Julia, Christine. All right, those are your round 2 finalists, and we are going to start that right now. Right now, you guys are not. Again, you guys are not ready for this. I'm going to hide this for now, so the public can't, pop in. But anyone in the call that's still a part of the finalist or just wants to participate, you now have the pin for round 2. Now, if you thought that round 1 was difficult, I am so sorry to tell you, round 2 is even more so. And it's just, it's gonna kick your butt. It really is a guessing game at this point. Now, I do give props to Levi for his vast knowledge of Star Wars, but Choco and I had to look for these answers specifically. This is not common knowledge. It wasn't even common knowledge to us. So we have our 8 with Waka Chaka.
I am Waka Chaka.
Okay. Press F in the chat if you are ready to go, if you are one of the contestants. Char Char, Levi, Star Wars Lawyer, St. Pat, Fern, Sawyerism, Julia, Harith, Waka Chaka. Well, no, not Waka Chaka. If you are a contestant and you are ready to go, press F. This is going to be a doozy.
So, just before we get started, Master Alan, how well do you think you would have done on the last quiz?
I thought now we can't hear him again.
No.
Maybe he muted himself.
Well, that's okay. we can for sure catch up. But excited to get moving, and I need to see what my second Master Alan lightsaber is going to be, because I want some gold so I can interplay it with my lightsaber, as well as make a lightsaber staff. Silver and gold.
Okay, we have confirmation from our contestants. We have an extra, but that's fine. You can participate for fun.
Welcome to join.
Here we go. Let's start.
All right, Dyad Trivia Rush round 2. Lego. Start off with a double pointer. Who is the magical nymph that yearns for balance in the Force on the planet Aline? I still don't know this one.
The answer was Orphany. You could have used deductive reasoning to think, hey, that looks like a nymph name, but this is very, very difficult as well. This is in the Star Wars book, and again, you'd have to guess. Otherwise, you'd have to look it up. This is canon information, people. This
is all canon information. There may or may not be one Legends question, but we let you know. When Kylo meets the Eye of Webbish Bog on Mustafar, whose skull was supposed to be on display? Was it Kiadi-Mundi's skull, Kit Fisto's skull, Plo Koon's skull, or the skull of Mace Windu? Yeah, these are deep. There's going to be some behind the scenes stuff. There's,
Yeah.
we're digging deep on this.
The answer was Kit Fisto. And if you get the Art of Rise of Skywalker, it's interesting to see that they did have a Kit Fisto skull modeled. And, you know, if we had seen that scene and if it was in there, that would have been... Ooh.
That would have been rough,
Yeah.
especially if it had been smiling.
If it was Plo Koon's skull, I would have rioted, says Master Alan from his dead headset.
Who manufactures the Knights of Ren Night Buzzard starship? Is it Cyclor? Is it Osiridon? Is it Kuat? Or is it Corellia?
Shout out to Arya Cosplays. Gotta head out. This was fun. May the Force be with y'all for light and life. For light and life, we are all the Republic, and may the Force be with you, Arya.
We're all the...
The answer was Osiridon. Yes, this is in the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary. And it's not a very well-known manufacturer. Who got this question correct? Star Wars Lawyer. Nice.
Legends. Which Jedi Master trained Princess Leia? This is the one and only Legends question. Was she trained by Mara Jade, by Saba Sabatine, by Lumia, or by Tavoka?
Tavoka Tano? Wow.
Shout out to my girl Saba 17, just a big old lizard in a cloak. She's awesome.
Potential for skier romance. If they canonize her. But yes. That Julia says that was a complete and total guess. The name sounded familiar, and it looks like Julia might have gotten that correct. And she did. Very well done.
Which of the following is not one of Commander Gree's listed specialities? Infiltration, riot control, data slicing, or aerial maneuvers? This again was one of the questions I was like, this is rough, man. This is an element question.
Yes, the answer was riot control. This one comes from the Clone Wars character encyclopedia. I just looked at Commander Gree and looked at his specialties. And then I looked at someone else's specialties. And that was their specialty, not Gree's. But very well done. Let's move on.
Woo, Star Wars lawyer. Which is not a native fish of Octo? Naros, Sharptooth, Fingerlick, Garpun, Twinfish, Hyacandor, or the Spetin Channelfish? This is also an element question.
Yes, this is also in the Last Jedi Visual Dictionary. Mm-hmm. The now Sharptooth comes from nowhere. I don't know. And ooh, look at that shift. Nice. Next question.
How old was Obi-Wan Kenobi when he died? Was he 63 years old? Was he 41 years old? Was he 70 years old? Or was he 57 years old?
He was, in fact, 57.
For those who put 63, that was the age of the actor who played him. But yeah, the Tatooine Desert does really horrible things to your skin. I mean, just look at Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen. That was rough.
Oh my goodness, what a shift. Next question.
What was Darth Vader's flagship at the Battle of Scarif? Was it the Eliminator, the Devastator, the Executor, or the Executrix? Darth Vader's flagship at the Battle of Scarif.
Gray knew this one. Okay. The answer was Devastator. It is not the Executor until
Looks like Master Alan knew it as well.
Oh my gosh, I love this. These shifts.
High Republic. Which Jedi Knight was first captured by the Drengir from the Amaxine station? Was it Keeve Trennis? Was it Des Ryden? Was it Ram Jumaram? Or was it Reith Silas? The goodest boy.
The answer was Des Ryden.
Of course.
Julia says Des Ryden fan cast, Henry Golding. I'll have to look that up later. Ooh, Harith comes in with the last minute High Republic knowledge.
In which Jedi text did Rey find the diagrams of the Sith Wayfinder? The Remagon, the Omniscient Eye, the Aeonomica, or the Chronicles of Bruce Boo? All of those sound like kick-ass, like fantasy novels.
Mm-hmm. The answer was the Ramagon. She learned Force mending from Chronicles of Bruce Boo. The Omniscient Eye is just the description of one of the covers, and the Aeonomica is just not the one we're looking for. Next question.
High Republic. Who was the captain of the Legacy run during the Great Disaster? Was it Avon Staros? Was it Hedda Cassett? Was it Joss Adrin? Or was it Leox Giassi? Who was the captain of the Legacy run?
Master Alan said, I was reading this 2 weeks ago. The answer was Hedda Cassett.
Great job.
Choco, were you the one that picked Avon Staros?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Why you said he?
Joss Adrin was on the long beams in the Hetzel system. But, yeah. The answer was Hedda Cassett. No shift in the scoreboard.
What is Rose Tico's homeworld? Lurkt, Edu, Hayes Minor, or Savarine?
Fern says, petition for more High Republic questions. I think there will be there, yeah. The answer was Hayes Minor.
Did that work? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
yes.
that worked. Beautiful.
Finally figured it out. All right, cool.
And Star Wars Lawyer is on an answer streak of 6. Wow.
High Republic. What is the species of Chancellor So's pet companions, Matari and Varu? Are they Volptex? Are they Thalasiren? Are they Volca? Or are they Targon?
We covered this also in one of our Dyad in the Forest episodes as well.
Absolutely.
My phone is depleting battery faster than it is being recharged by doing this stream, so I may disappear in just a moment, guys, and I'm really sorry.
It's fine as long as you can
This was not expected.
rejoin us or something, or just stay in the chat and just hang
I'll
out.
figure it out. It's all good.
The answer was Targon. Very well done. For those of you, Sawyerism is back in the game.
Yes.
Moving on.
Having to pick the wrong answers, I picked Volptex because it reminds me of Vulpix, which is one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1.
And Vulpix were the crystalline foxes on Crate.
Yes.
Thalasiren was the blue milk.
What is the length of a Jungle X hopper?
Uh-oh.
Double points. 3.97 meters, 5.25 meters, 4.42 meters, or 5.67 meters.
I love
Again, this is a pep question, and I accidentally got it
So
right.
ridiculous.
So if you are unaware, the Jungle X Hopper is a creation that Rose Tico made on Agent Kloss, and it is in fact 4.42 meters. And that did not shake up. Oh, only Julia and Star Wars Lore, I guessed that right. Awesome. I love it. I love this guessing game right now.
Wow.
How many standard hours is one day on Crate? Is it 23 hours, 27 hours, 18 hours, or 32 hours? All right, it is 27 hours. This one comes to you from the Star Wars Facts book.
Very, very interesting. These are, oh man, we're getting Levi with these. We're not like, we don't want you to lose, Levi. It's just like a badge of honor, really.
Which is the following?
Oh, I guess. Which of the following?
Of the following is a native species to Agent class? The Hepsalum tash, the Lugubrious mote, the Arboreal zimad, or enzyme?
Wow. The answer was the Arboreal Zymod, and I'm surprised you said that lugubrious mote. That is a very luxurious word. I'm surprised only one. Who got it right? Who got it right? Sawyerism.
Sawyerism.
Nice. Bless you. Okay.
High Republic, of the following, who is not a Tempest runner with the Nihil? Kara Zu, Zetar, Sarn, or Kasiv? So which one is not a Tempest runner?
Ah, interesting. So we got 4 people who thought Karazu. Karazu replaced Pan Eta. And Sarn was never a Tempest runner. Sarn was just a big old dude.
Yep. Sarn was the person that attacked the Cyclor shipyards with himself covered in mucus and all that good stuff. Good guy. Good guy. He got a bad rap, you know?
Ah, look at that shift. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
High Republic. What is the name of Silvestri's companion blaster rifle? Is it Jordana? Is it Betty? Is it Nancy? Or is it Nan?
Star Wars Scholar says, with the guessing questions, you just gotta go with your gut. And I would agree with that.
You should have put in Vera. Just like
I also...
The answer was Betty.
These are my ladies.
Sawyerism's back. This is a constant 5th place shift. Interesting.
High Republic. On which planet did the Republic Fair take place? Elfrona, Weevo, Valo, or Hetzel?
Ooh. The answer was Valo.
I'm going to open up a chain called Hetzel's Pretzels, and we're going to sell books.
I'm just going to open up a platform called Hetzel and then be bought by Amazon so I can call it Hetzel Prime.
Oh.
Approve. During the New Republic, which Moff closes off the borders of their own system to rule a fiefdom? Is it
Very
Moff
difficult.
Adelhard, Moff Pride, Moff Gideon, or Moff Valko?
Wow,
Jesus
nice.
Christ, I still don't know.
It was Moff Edelhard, and yeah, we got a couple of Valkos in there, Pride and Gideon. Very, very well done with these guesses, guys. That one is, of course, something that Levi knew. Sawyerism jumped to 4th place. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
And sometimes it's all about the ones that you know are not correct. You know, Pride was based off of General Pride, and we know Moff Gideon wasn't ruling places. Yeah.
Next question.
True or false? Finn's original name in the early drafts was Sam. Is that true or false?
That was true.
Realizing I've got to not tip stuff. I don't think I have been, but because there's enough lag with the video.
And also a byproduct of this trivia rush is that a lot of you now know all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and can retain it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Sawyer!
remember some of these things.
Sawyer has dropped. Oh no. Well, there's a lot of questions to go. Fern just hit an answer streak of 5. Awesome.
High Republic. Who is the starship quartermaster on the Starlight Beacon? Is it Oberlin? Is it Veter? Is it Nuberon? Or is it Douglas Sunvale?
Or is it Steve? Every time I see Douglas Sunvale, I always go back to when you told me they need more Jedi that's just normal names.
Jedi Master George.
The quartermaster was, of course, Nuberon. And yes, the chat said Rip Doug. Absolutely.
Yeah. Put an F in the chat for Doug.
Press F to pay respect.
Well, I guess for people that have read that book, I ought to do the Doug's dead. Master Nuberon is a species that was kind of like an angry cloud, and people wondered if he even had a lightsaber or even could hold one. Really interesting species. I'd love to see him actually like show up, but yeah.
Next question.
In what year did the writers decide Rey would end up a Skywalker? Did they decide she'd be a Skywalker in 2014, 2015, 2016, or 2017?
Cal says, what a cool last name, though, Sunvale. What about, like, Steve Smith? The answer, of course, was 2014. This comes from the Art of Rise of Skywalker, where they show meeting notes in 2014 when they decided she would be a Skywalker. How they got there, we don't know. Or how she would end up there.
But, wait, I thought there was no plan.
No plan whatsoever. Look at this. Fern and Harith have joined the top 5. Okie dokie. Steve Moon Valley.
Zori Bliss's helmet was originally designed under what alias? Spice Lord, Spice Girl, Spice Pirate, Spice Boss.
I know Steve Smith. He used to play for the Panthers, right? I guess he did. Okay.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the early concepts for her helmet was Spice Girl, and then it evolved to Spice Boss, or it might be the other way around. But either way, both of those were correct.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really. Sorry, I'll stop singing Spice Girls.
Fern and Char Char has rejoined the top 5.
Double points. Which of the following is a key temple location for the Sith Order canonically? Is it Jeddah? Is it Nathema? Is it Ashasri? Or is it Drummond Cass?
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. The answer was Ashasri. Drummond Cass, I believe, is still not canon.
Nope.
Jeddah and Nathema are still. Well, Jeddah isn't, but Nathema also, I believe, is not canon, right?
Is Nathema canon? I don't recall it being in canon at any point yet.
And this is why I said your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. Ashasri is a very new planet that was named as a key location for the Sith Order in the Star Wars book, which is interesting because, you know what? I think the Acolyte's going to take place on Ashasri.
Yeah, and in the good words of one of my favorite Sith Lords, let's go! Sorry, we got Lord
Vayray. Lord Vayray. All right. Oh, nice. Next question.
Double pointer. Canon. When is the Sith Order eradicated? Survived only by Darth Bane? When did that happen in canon? Is it 1076 BSW4? Is it 1045 BSW4, 1032 BSW4, or 1012 BSW4?
Woo!
That was hard to say.
Lots of people got the question right. Now, if you're unfamiliar, this was the Star Wars books' version of BBY, which was before Star Wars 4 or Episode 4, and it was 1032. Now, this is an interesting factoid. They're keeping a lot of things within 100-year increments, right? High Republic, 232 BBY. When the Sith Order died and Darth Bane, 1032 BBY. And I do believe the Phantom Menace takes place 32 BBY, right?
And that's round numbers. I don't have a problem with that.
Yep. Interesting facts. Julia in second place. Very well done. Very well done. This is an interesting top 5. Next question.
High Republic. Who is Buryaga Agaburi's master? Master Skier, Veter, Estella Maru, or Nib Asik? You always have to pronounce the two S's in Skier.
Yes, you do. It's a must. It's a requirement. The answer was Nib Asik. Some people thought Estella Maru, and I guess you chose Skier.
I did. Skier.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
And no change. Next question.
Which of the following is not a known name for the Force? Luminous current, the sight, flowing mist, life wind. Which is not a known name for the Force. There are others like the tide. That's my favorite.
Okay. So luminous current was also a correct answer. That is not a name for it, and people thought flowing mist. So those were the answers. Those are not known names. The sight is what the Chiss, I believe, call it.
Mm-hmm.
Life wind was the Zepho.
Yes.
All right. No change. Second to last question. Here we go.
Captain Phasma's silver armor was originally designed for which character? Finn, General Hux, Kylo Ren, or FN 1999? Who was the silver armor originally designed for?
Kylo Ren. Why don't you give us some context on that question, Choco?
Yes, when the concept came up, it was originally what if Kylo Ren was like the king of the stormtroopers, and we see fire blazing reflected in his bright silver armor, and they made the design for it, and they loved it. They went a different way with the character, but they loved the design so much that they created a character for it.
Nice. Interesting facts for you to retain.
And that comes to you from the Art of the Force Awakens.
Next and final question to decide our top 5.
Of the following, who is not a Thalothian? Adi Gallia, Indira Stokes, Ganudi, or Katuni? Which is not a Thalothian? To answer this, you have to know what a Thalothian is.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. We got almost all of the people guessing Ganodi, who is a Rodian, and Katuni is the Ganodi and Katuni are both the younglings from the Gathering. Well done with that guess. Let's see who our top 5 is. In third place, we have Star Wars Lawyer. In second place is Julia Christine. And first place is Levi Bond. And our fourth and fifth, Char Char J and Sawyer. Congratulations to everyone that has made it to the final 5. Yeah, and thank you so much for everyone else who was participating or at least taking part in the quiz thus far.
Yes.
It was
of course, it was the very last question is the one I got right.
Okay, so I'm going to send a link in the Dyad Trivia chat, to the finalists: Levi Bond, Star Wars Lawyer, Julia Christine, Char Char J, and Sawyer, for you to join the call with us so that we can move on to the very final oral quiz. So, is Master Alan still trying to be with us right now?
I mean, I see him in the chat still, but as far as his ability to join, he's probably charging his phone. I don't know that he might be on an iPhone without proper quick charging and unable to get a decent charge in a short period of time.
Okay.
We don't know.
So, can you, okay, I see it right here. Levi.
Julia. I don't see it, so otherwise I would have screen captured it.
You don't have the
no.
browser on the Ninja call?
I see top 3 on the Ninja call.
Right. I know who the runners are. That's Char Char and Sawyer. Can never forget Sawyer. I'm sending in the chat right now in Discord the link to join up. Now, of course, you all will join up muted, and I will explain how this will go. But yes, use that link to join. Don't forget to give permissions to your camera and your microphone. Of course, the camera is not required. You can just participate with voice, but it is encouraged so we can see your wonderfully beautiful mugs.
Yes. Like I said, it's not required, but Levi Bond is a beautiful man, so...
All right. Let's get some people in here. Okay, yes.
Now, everyone in chat, what do you think of the quiz? How well do you think you would have done? Is this a tough one?
Yeah, how was the quizzes overall? I mean, we kind of flaunted the difficulty, but we would like to know just in general. Was it a fun kind of extreme?
We got Fern saying, I think I would have won 3rd place the first time and 6th place the second. This is true. This is
Okay, we have Sawyer as contestant 1, which basically is because she joined first. Star Wars Lawyer. I will unmute you guys when we get you guys all in here. Don't worry. The power of the director. You don't know the power. We lost Star Wars Lawyer. I'll put Levi in this. Oh no, we didn't lose Star Wars Lawyer. Okay. We keep on losing Star Wars Lawyer. And I'll put Julia in this one, or with Levi in this one.
So that goes that. Here we go. No quiz.
Julia in the next one.
Yep, and we're just doing some housekeeping so we can make sure to get everyone all set up and everything looking beautiful and just right.
There's Char Char J. I believe that's everyone except for Lawyer, who keeps dropping.
And Chris, if your internet can't hang right now, then you can join Just Voice. We all know you have a beautiful voice, such a rich baritone. We'd be happy with just that.
We would be. We would love to see that, wouldn't we?
His name's Lee. God damn it,
Lee. We would love to see that. Okay. So we've got everybody that's joined. We have all of our 5 finalists. Now let's move them into the stage so they're on the podcast with us. So, okay, let me unmute you guys, and you guys can control your own mutes however you'd like. Welcome everyone to the Trivia Rush Top 5. This is an interesting Top 5 that I did not foresee. Of course I did foresee Levi Bond, but I can't get rid of you.
I mean, I would love it though if we can real quick have everyone go around and like introduce yourself and where we can find your content and stuff, because I think all of you guys do stuff.
We'll start with Sawyer since she's the first one.
There's a bad echo. I keep hearing Choco over and over again. Oh, now I can hear myself over and over again.
Oh, do you have this?
No, I can hear it as well.
Not muted in Discord. That's the problem.
Oh, well, I mean, I can
I think
stop
you guys-
streaming. I don't need that. I don't need to be streaming that. Do you still hear the echo?
Echo.
I had it on mute though, so not right now. I'm good. Anyway, I'm Sawyer. I'm Sawyerism on TikTok. Sometimes I'm there. I don't know why I'm here. I woke up from my nap and I joined as a joke, but
Joke?
I'm alive if anybody was wondering.
This is no joke.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this.
Well, we're happy to see you.
Yes.
And how about you, Levi?
Yeah, as you may have seen, I'm Levi from All New Nerds is my channel. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're getting there with my friends Johnny and Dylan. We cover all things nerd, but especially Star Wars. I just wanted to say that Jungle X Hopper question, that's the one from The Rise of Skywalker, right? That Rose builds.
Yes.
Like that's like the lore for it. I was looking at that in the Rise of Skywalker visual dictionary and went, I'm not gonna need to know this. I flipped the page. And when I saw that pop up, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, the Jungle X Hopper? I saw that Rose made it. Maybe that'll be ass. And I saw the length, and I was like, I was losing it. I was like, oh my god.
It's always the question that you don't think you'll need to know.
I was like, no way. Something. Yeah, move on to someone more important than me.
All right, how about you, Julia?
So I was at Target talking to Fern about how I was like, I wrote it down. This was going to be fun. I wanted to do this. Like, I'm never going to make it back in time because it's 5 o'clock on, it's busy. I did make it back in time, and I got in barely in the last round. I don't actually know anything about Star Wars, so I'm very excited to come up with funny answers to make this entertaining for everyone, because I am almost certainly not going to know any of these, but I can supply the group with jokes. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing here, since I will almost certainly know 0% of the questions.
Well, you're gonna do great.
But I'm Julia Christine 77 on TikTok. Sorry.
Also, if you're not listening to Star Wars English class, please do. That's Julia's podcast, and it is wonderful. No, but you're gonna do great. And I found that a lot of people don't join these trivias, but they still read all the books and all the things that the questions are based off of. So happy to see people here, and
right.
Love you all. Char.
Well, hello. So I mainly post on TikTok at CharCharJ, of course. And I'm just letting you guys know that round 2 for me was very bumpy. You guys did a very good job on those questions. And also, if you want to find me, I am filling in as a co-host on the Padawan podcast for the time being. So if you want to go check me out there, it'll be me and Legan going live every Friday. So
Additionally, there is a trivia tournament that you are having a final round for.
I am, and you are in it. So if you want to go
Yes.
check that out, that will be happening September 4th. Remember the host. Is it?
Yay.
Awesome. The host of the Pod One podcast, and Choco will be playing in the final. So,
Yes.
and
Also,
that'll be very fun.
we're
Can I
Mike Bros.
participate?
I know. I got to figure out how to turn off the light on this thing because it's really irritating me.
Hey, you guys wanted RGB, you got it. That's it. You gotta live with it. Star Wars lawyer, Chris. You're muted.
Oh,
I was muted. Oh, I can't hear him.
yeah, I can't hear him either. It's funny because someone else was moving in their chair, so I thought I could hear his chair, but not him. That was super confusing for my brain.
Make sure you do have mic permissions set on Chrome as well, if that's the problem.
Yeah, and I'm going to click on the little gear icon at the bottom of your screen.
This is very interesting. I can see
Audio
Sawyer
sources.
on the stream, but I don't see her on the call.
I see her on the call, but she does drop in and out.
Gotcha.
I've seen you the whole time, Sawyer.
It's fine. I'll just look on OBS. While we wait for Chris, do you if you click the gear icon, you can select your input source. Make sure it's input that's the mic, and output is your speaker, your headphones.
All right, and Brian with the beard says Char Char Bay. Woo! Spicy. Let's see.
That never gets old.
LevelUp Lightsabers. There were multiple choice questions. I'm good at guessing. That's Julie Christine on just being modest.
Truly, the only reason I am where I am in life is being a good test taker.
Same. I'm a real good test taker.
It's true.
It's a good skill
Oh,
to
no.
have.
Did we lose Chris?
Oh, where did lawyer go?
I'm sure
He's probably leaving and rejoining
Yeah.
just to get the mic working.
Oh,
Rick
okay.
said, I wish the first round questions were more spread out among all the movies. It felt very prequel heavy. Huh.
Round 2 was you guys had a lot of High Republic.
Yeah, High Republic.
You had a lot of High Republic. That was like 75% of it was High Republic, which I mean I admire.
we had to
like that.
show
Yeah.
some love for the books.
That's how
Mhm.
I ended up here.
I mean, everyone that's here is here for a reason.
Nope. Dang it, dude. It sucks. I
Chris-
hear mouth. Can you hear me now? I'm like, oh, that's painful.
Levi, also, you might be on the wrong mic, at least on this call, because it doesn't sound like,
It sounds like a webcam mic.
yeah. New
Now-
platform woes.
Element, can you try to force Chris's settings if he will?
I actually
provide
can.
permission?
Does it sound better?
It sounds
Okay.
the same.
That's this one.
That sounded sharper to me.
That talking, testing.
Okay.
What about now?
So-
Well, either way, we can still hear you clearly. It doesn't quite sound the same that I'm used to, but that's okay.
Is it this? Is this worse?
Oh, that's better.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
I've never used whatever program this is, so I'm used to StreamYard. This is more buttons. Well, actually, it's like the same. They're just in different places.
Okay. I did try to force his settings, his device settings, but he left.
Okay. Well, we can still proceed and have him send us his answers in the chat, or we could do a
You
number
can
of
mime
things
the
like
answer.
that. Yeah. Gesture wildly. I'm not great at reading lips, but I'll try.
I'm sensing a pattern here with Mac having trouble. Good old Mac having trouble with their devices.
Well, it's a beautiful walled garden.
All right, we'll just have you give your answers. This is an oral quiz anyway, Chris. We would love for you to introduce yourself to everyone, but if
He's the best. He's a lawyer.
Yeah, I will. I'll do my best for you. This is Chris, also known as Star Wars Lawyer on TikTok, and he's part of the Too Black, Too Nerdy podcast, which is excellent. Myself as well as Element have guested on there, and have had a lot of fun. Follow him for some awesome Star Wars content and cosplay. We got some Lando, we got some Finn, and an upcoming Anakin cosplay, which I don't think has seen a light of day yet. But follow Chris. He's a great dude.
Indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna need you all to pick a number from. What was the range, Choco?
From 1 to 20.
Pick a number from 1 to 20. You can either vocalize it or just put it in the chat.
Go with 8.
Levi's an 8.
7.
All right, we got 8. We got 7. We have 3 more people.
Sawyer said 12.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Oh, there are 2.
Oh, there's 2 Star Wars lords.
There's 2. Oh, there are 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them.
Both of them have the audio on.
Oh man, but I do have him on forced mute. Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There
Wait.
it is.
Oh, all right. We back. Okay.
Do you want to
Alright.
redo that
What have
intro,
we
or
here?
did Choco sum it up for you?
Yeah, that was good. Thanks,
Okay.
Choco. Appreciate it.
It's not your voice is beautiful though. What's your number from 1 to 20? I need yours as well, Char.
1 to 20. 13.
And I'll go with my lucky number 4.
Lucky number 4. Okay, beautiful.
All right.
Now, you guys are not going to all be getting the same questions, and so we're having you pick your own poison there.
Oh, no.
Turns out 7 means it's all Obi-Wan questions, and I just sail off into the sunset. Wouldn't that be nice?
I'm gonna get the Corky question. Sawyer's gonna get a Lando question.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our order now. We're
ready to go, I believe, right?
Yes. You want to go ahead and explain to them how the last round works?
So, we're gonna each ask you guys individual questions. You're gonna give your answers. They're all multiple choice, and we're gonna collect all of your answers. And then after everyone has given their answers, we will reveal the correct nature of that question. And it will go on until we have a last person standing. You either have the single correct answer, or you have gotten a question incorrect twice. You are eliminated when you get a question wrong twice.
Double elimination.
So, I guess I'll start first. The first question goes to Char J. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. When designing the Millennium Falcon, George Lucas said, "Let's make it look like A or N." And these are the choices: wheel of cheese, Oreo, pie, or hamburger.
Could you repeat the options for me, please?
Wheel of cheese, Oreo, pie, hamburger?
I'm gonna go with Wheel of Cheese.
Okay. Next question, Choco.
All right, George Lucas. Oh, sorry. Next question goes to Levi Bond.
Ah!
George Lucas originally drafted the screenplay for Episode 2 under the placeholder name Jar Jar's Notorious Life, Jar Jar's Epic, Jar Jar's Great Adventure, or Jar Jar's Incredible Tale.
I believe it is Jar Jar's Great Adventure.
Okay. All right. The next question goes to. You skipped Julia?
I did. I read it out of order. That's my fault.
Okay. The next question goes to Julia. And it's apt. It's an apt question, I guess. The mirror cave in The Last Jedi doubles for the interior of Mustafar, Takodana Basement, Crate Tunnel, or Exegol Temple.
Sorry, my brain just completely left my body. Can you repeat those?
Okay, so the mirror cave in The Last Jedi doubles for the interior of Mustafar, Takodana Basement, Crate Tunnel, or Exegol Temple.
I honestly, I'll say Exegol Temple. I don't know.
Okay. Next question.
All right. Question number 4 goes to Sawyer. James Earl Jones, Darth Vader's voice, and David Prowse, Darth Vader's body, have never met. Is this true or false?
So I can't hear Sawyer for some reason.
Oh,
She said she gets true.
she gets true. I mean, I put it.
Okay,
in
you got
there.
it.
I can see it.
Okay. This question is for Star Wars lawyer. Which country served as Pasana for The Rise of Skywalker? Tunisia, Jordan, Africa, Morocco.
Can you repeat the options, please?
Tunisia, Jordan, Africa. I think Africa is a continent, right?
Yeah, Africa's a continent.
Africa's a
I laughed.
continent. So
That's
the option is the Sahara, but that's a desert. It's not a.
Yeah. And Morocco.
I'm gonna go with Jordan.
Okay. That's everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Char Char J. When designing the Millennium Falcon, George Lucas said, "Let's make it look like a hamburger." That is
Pain.
Like a hamburger, you know. It's
one X. That's one X. You still have a chance. Choco.
Yeah. Levi Bond, number 2. The
Jar Jar's
question
Great
was
Adventure, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he originally. You are correct. George Lucas drafted the screenplay for Episode 2 under Jar Jar's Great Adventure.
That was that was interesting. Julia, the mirror cave in The Last Jedi doubles for the interior of the Crate Tunnel. So that is 1X for you as well.
And Sawyer, James Earl Jones, Darth Vader's voice, and David Prowse, Darth Vader's body, have never met. This is true. That is correct.
And Star Wars lawyer. Which country served as Pisana for the Rise of Skywalker? Jordan. So that was
Wookiees
also
always stand
correct.
out in the crowd.
Okay, so we have 2 people with 1 incorrect. We can move on to the next one.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go reverse order this time.
Certainly.
Okay.
All right. So, Star Wars lawyer, Chris. Which Star Wars film was responsible for nearly starting an actual war? Is it Empire Strikes Back, The Phantom Menace, A New Hope, or Return of the Jedi?
I'm gonna go with Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Okay, Sawyer, this question's for you. You might have to just answer Choco and he'll report it. But who said, "I have a bad feeling about this" in The Phantom Menace?
Wait,
That was one of the questions.
we asked that question on the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hide that. Okay.
It's Obi-Wan though.
Sawyer again. Which animal was not used as part of Chewbacca's iconic roar? Lion, badger, bear, walrus. Choco, you're gonna have to. report this up for me.
That's. Oh man.
I am putting it in. Alrighty.
Okay.
Levi Bond.
Okay.
What is the name of Dryden Voss's ship?
First light. I believe is the answer to that question.
Would you like me to read the options?
Oh, right. Right, it's multiple choice. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it the First Light,
Yeah.
the Sunset, the Crimson Star, or After Dusk?
It's that first light there. Sorry, I'm in the zone.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, Julia.
I'm gonna write them down this time, so I don't. I'm prepared this time.
Totally thought
Okay.
I forgot it was multiple choice.
No. You're fine. If you know, I would have done the same thing.
Which planet, Julia, which planet did Tobias Beckett want to retire to? Gliansum, Polis Massa, Manon, or Skako Minor?
I just watched Solo 2, and I truly don't know. So I'm gonna guess B. That's
Got
my
one to play
answer.
that Valacord.
Which one was B?
I believe B was Polis Massa, right?
Yeah.
Char Bay. What is Chopper's designation?
His designation is C110P.
Do you want to hear the choices?
Right. It's the multiple.
Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Go ahead.
It says CH0P, C11-0P, C110P, or CP3R.
It's C110P.
Okay.
I'm just like you, Levi.
Yeah.
Star Wars lawyer. Which Star Wars film was responsible for nearly starting an actual war?
He already. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you were asking. Okay.
And you picked Return of the Jedi. This was in fact A New Hope. So that is 1x for.
Is it not the Phantom Menace as well?
I don't remember Empire
Phantom
that and
Menace.
Empire of Dreams.
Because I remember Rick McCallum yelling a lot in the episode 1 behind the scenes. He's like, "We gotta get out of here. The Algerians are coming," and he's like yelling about.
So there was strife happening that they were trying to film and leave,
Gotcha.
which is different from
Okay.
the Force, not the Force, A New Hope, where they had the sand crawlers, and people were like, "The hell is that?
Yeah, it's like
that's
a
a big ass tank."
Yeah, right.
There's tanks on the border.
Gotcha.
Um,
I just remember Rick McCallum, man. He gets so angry.
Choco?
Yes. So let's see here. Next was which animal was not used as part of Chewbacca's iconic roar. So Chewbacca's roar was created by using a badger, a lion, a walrus, and a seal, but not a bear.
Nice.
And so you are correct, Sawyer. Well done.
Next question was for Levi. What is the name of Dryden Voss's ship? And it was, in fact, First Light.
Yes. And Julia Christine. Question of what planet did Tobias Beckett want to retire to? He wanted to go to Glee Ansem and learn the Valak chord. No, not Polis Massa.
So that unfortunately eliminates Julia. Thank you so much for participating. You can stick around if you'd like. I'm not gonna kick you out, but you
No, that's okay. My computer's really hot, so
thank
I'm
you
worried
so
it's gonna
much,
explode
Julia.
a little bit.
Yes, that was awesome. You did a great job.
I did know almost everyone else's answers. It was very disappointing, but it was fun to be here. Good luck, everybody.
Bye, Julia. I'm gonna retire to Glee Ansem and learn the Valak chord. Okay, so was that wasn't everybody?
No, there's one more. Char. I asked what was Chopper's designation. Chopper's designation is C-110P, which he got correct.
Okay.
Great job.
So now, I guess we'll go back to the original order then.
All right, which puts Char J up first, and I'm gonna ask, who is the singer on Dryden Voss's ship? Is it Astrid Fenris? Is it Arodia Ventifoli? Is it Quay Tulsite? Or is it just Margot?
Repeat the first two options, please.
Yes, the first two options were Astrid Fenris and Quay Tulsite, I believe. Or I have a list. I'm reading them out of order, so I'll read all of them. Astrid Fenris, Quay Tulsite, Arodia Ventifoli, and Margot.
I'll go with C. Arodia Ventifoli.
Okay.
Okay, Levi Bond. When Ponda Baba gets his arm chopped off, who was he with?
Was it on Dr. Rabbit? Oh, sorry, right.
Was it Wooher, Moma Nadan, Figrin Don, or Dr. Evazan?
It's Evazan, yeah. Good other ones though. Moman and Don's the hammerhead, and Uhair's the bartender, and then Figure and Dan's the Biff.
Okay.
All right. Sawyer. What is the name of the dancer in Jabba's palace who was fed to the Rancor? Was it Sela, Ula, Sinya, or Aola? Sela, Sinya, Ula, or Aola?
What did she put?
Oh, Ula. That's what she said.
Okay.
It's bizarre you can't hear.
I don't know. Star Wars lawyer.
Speaking.
Which First Order trooper died in The Force Awakens, leaving bloody fingerprints on Finn's helmet? Was it FN 2199, FN 2187, FN 1999, FN 2003?
FN 2003.
The perfect question for Chris.
It was.
We had you give a number from 1 to 20, and then we just put you in a numerical order.
It's the will of the Force, man.
So,
Do I get a bonus point for saying what his name was?
His nickname is, yeah.
what's his nickname?
If I remember correctly, I think it was like Slip. I made a video on him once. I can't remember.
Okay, let's reveal the answers. Char Char. Which planet did Tobias Beckett? Oh, wait, no. Char Char, who is the singer on Trident Voss's ship? And it was Orodia Ventifoli. So
Lulio Primoc is a singer there too. Just kind of the confusion.
Yeah, that's the one in the,
question. That's the one, the jar. Yeah,
Yes.
I knew, I could tell.
However,
you're
that
like,
was not
"Where's-"
one of the options. So.
Yeah, I could tell though with the question that Char Char was like, I know that one. Where is that in the options?
Yeah.
Specifically left him out.
Okay. Next is Levi.
Yes. The next question for Levi was when Ponda Baba gets his arm chopped off, who was with him? Yes, it was Dr. Evison. Great job.
Cornelius. This is his first name.
Sawyer's question was, what is the name of the dancer in Jabba's palace who was fed to the Rancor? She chose Ula, and Ula is her name.
And Ula was her name. Oh.
Whose actress hasn't aged a day? Oh.
Dude, Femi Taylor looks great. She is, yeah.
Choco?
What is the name?
Who is this?
Wait.
Are we going?
Sorry.
reverse again?
Sorry. Where? Star Wars lawyer. Which First Order trooper
Wait,
died?
you already asked that question?
No, it's
Huh?
reading if it's right.
I'm
though.
reading
Yeah.
his answer.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Which trooper died in The Force Awakens, leaving bloody fingerprints on Finn? Yes, that was FN 2003. Great job.
But now we're coming back to you again for this order of questions.
Oh no.
What is the name of the bar Obi-Wan is offered death sticks in? Is it Oga's, Outlander, 79's, Errant Venture?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Can you say it for me, please?
Use what in a
but-
sentence?
Yes. But no. Can you read the answer choices again, please?
Oga's Cantina, Outlander, 79's, Errant Venture.
I'm gonna go with Oga's Cantina.
And I apologize. Element, if you wouldn't mind reading the rest of these questions.
Okay. Sawyer, you guys are going to have to help me out because I can't hear her. Sawyer, this question is for you. Other than Rex, what clone dual wields D-17 blasters in the Clone Wars? Is it Wolf, Pons, Doom, or Bly?
She asked for the second option.
Pons. P-O-N-D-S. Pons.
Oh, she can hear you. He's saying Bly.
Okay. Levi, this one's for you. What weapon does Dryden Voss wield? A Frick Scythe? Vibro Arbeer Blade? A Vibro Sword? Or Cuso Petars?
The Cuso Petars.
Okay, Char J. What blaster does Rey wield in The Force Awakens, given to her by Han Solo? NN-14, GLIE-44, SE-44C, RK-3.
Repeat the first two again.
NN-14, GLIE-44.
I'll go with the NN-14.
Okay. Choco, do you still need more time? I believe he does. No? Yes? Maybe so?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. So, going over these questions and answers. Star Wars lawyer, what is the name of the bar Obi-Wan is offered death sticks in? You said Oga's Cantina. The answer is Outlander.
Yeah, I could tell by Levi's face that I got the question wrong.
Oh, you guys.
I'm sorry. Ogus is Galaxy's Edge. It was on your mind.
Yeah, I was like, I know that's not it, but
Well, congratulations for making it this far, and thank you for participating in the Trivia Rush. This is going to be an annual or a biannual thing, so guys, come back. Try again. We're always... Star Wars is ever growing, right? We're going to have more trivia as Acolyte comes out, Obi-Wan comes out, all of these new shows.
Too much trivia.
So, thank you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, you were kicking my ass in the second round. You knew you were like, there was a point there where I didn't get a question right for like 6 in a row, and you got every single one right. It's like,
Yeah.
this deal is getting worse all the time.
you were.
Yeah.
We're down to 3 people. Char still has 1 X left. Sawyer and Levi going strong without a single incorrect answer, which means we will have to pull out the books soon.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Okay. You good, Choco?
Yeah, we can jump back into it.
Can you read all of these questions now? I just want to get my books.
Certainly. Let me just make sure of where exactly we're at. Okay. So, and we're doing reverse order again?
Ooh, we haven't answers yet for us.
That is correct. That was seeing if you guys were...
Just testing us.
Okay, and so the question that came to Sawyer was, other than Rex, what clone dual wields DC-17 blasters in the Clone Wars? Now, we chose specific names because there are multiple ones that do, so we're trying to find out which one of these wields them. And it was Commander Bly, so you got that correct. That was wonderful. Always love those.
Doom also does. I don't know if that's a weird. Are you sure that's the right answer to that question?
Yes. Yes, I am. I am certain.
Well, Doom is also correct then. I didn't know Bly. I knew Doom.
Yes. And that comes directly from the Clone Wars character encyclopedia. And for Levi Bond, we had, what weapon does Dryden Voss wield? And he, of course, wields the Kyozo Pitaris. So that was correct. Wonderful job. And last, but certainly not least, which blaster does Rey wield in The Force Awakens given to her by Han Solo? And the answer is the NN-14 blaster. So, yeah, you guys are kicking butt. We thought these were going to be harder.
Yeah. Well, we've got ammo. We've got ammo.
Oh yeah, no, we've got plenty of ammo.
Element just went. Look what I got.
Well, we were trying to dial it in at the right level because we didn't want to, kind of be.
I wanted to be a complete dick to everyone. I really did, but
I
Choco was
appreciate
like, "No." He was.
I always got made fun of for picking too hard questions, so we flip flopped.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't hear Sawyer.
Now, yeah, she said that Levi's gotten three solo questions, which is true. But the questions you're getting in this round, it was determined by the number you picked in the 1 to 20 in comparison to the others. So it was Jesus took the wheel on that one.
The Force took the wheel.
That's like your favorite saying, is it?
Sometimes it just comes out. I don't know.
Sawyer, would you be opposed to leaving the call and coming back? See if we can't rectify this situation. As I fix the viewports. So what's up with chat? Let's see. Let's catch up with chat, Choco, while I fix everyone's views.
Yeah.
Online.
No worries. You just pull up the chat. As you can understand, we have many windows open.
Yes.
Open. But yeah, no, there's a lot of love here. I thought this was the Dyad trivia. Yeah, it is. It's not all trivia on the Dyad, but that's Luke in the chat. Let's see here.
I see Sawyer.
Said Nerd Connor's in the chat, and he was a little bummed he didn't get a notification. That's okay. Vanessa in the chat tuning in from Disney World. She's just all over the place. That's awesome. If you're still here, Vanessa, hello. Ice Bronx saying Levi knows every question with ease, which is well done. Connor, I wish I was this smart with Star Wars. I try so hard to read every book. You don't have to read every book, right? And this is all for fun, and knowing this stuff doesn't make you a bigger, better, worse fan or whatever. We're just here having fun and just doing our thing.
All right.
We got Fern is rooting for you, Sawyer. Harith is rooting for Char and
Sawyer,
Sawyer.
can you say something?
Hello.
There it is. Okay.
Yay.
All right. We can move on to trying to eliminate these three smart individuals with their guesses or their knowledge, I guess. Are we ready to go, Choco?
Yeah, let's move on. These guys are too smart for their own good.
Jesse says, Sawyer, I'm your biggest fan. I love you.
I love you, Jesse.
I miss you, Jesse.
Okay. Let's start with Sawyer. What type of submersible ship do the Jedi take to Theed? A 74Z diver, an Amzab, a Bongo, or an Aquaphor?
The first one.
The 74Z diver.
Sure.
All right, Choco.
Okay. So the next question goes to Levi Bond. What is the name of Jabba's sail barge in Return of the Jedi? Is it Tendra, the Katana, Eclector, or Star Fortress?
It is the katana. Let's go with an H.
All right, Char Char. Which species does not have 4 arms? Basilisk, Thespiasian, Zexto, or Tong?
Could you repeat the answers again, please?
Basilisk, Thespiasian, Zexto, Tong.
We'll go with option B.
The Thespiasian?
Hmm.
All right, Choco?
Okay. So next we have. Oh, is that everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was like, wait a second. All right. So, for question 1, what type of submersible ship do the Jedi take to Theed? And the answer is a bongo.
That
Through the
is-
planet core.
That is 1x for Sawyer. Unfortunately. Levi, what is the name of Jabba's sail barge in Return of the Jedi? That is, in fact, the katana. And then I say I'll just go with Char Char as well. Char Char, which species does not have 4 arms? The answer you chose was Thespiasian, and the answer is Tong. That means you are eliminated, sir.
Oh, I had fun. Well, thank you
good.
for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, and thank you for participating. It was a blast to have everyone compete from the very beginning all the way to the end, and you are officially in 3rd place for this whole trivia rush.
It's an honor. Well, best of luck to you, Levi and Sawyer. May the best Lord of Star Wars win, or Empress, I should say.
Ooh.
All right. Anyway, see you guys.
Have a good
Bye.
Bye, Char Char.
This is very interesting. This is an interesting top 2. But would I say surprising? No. But, judging from the scoreboard from the very beginning with Fern, Harith, and Star Wars Lawyer up there, and everyone kind of mishmashing their way into the subsequent rounds, we do have, in fact, these top 2 who are, in fact, the top 2 in terms of knowledge in the community. So this is very, very, it's like the Force.
Hold on a second, I'm getting a call taken.
I'm just happy Sawyer was able to join us from prison, apparently.
In solitary confinement.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's what it looks like. Okay, we don't
If this was
need...
Old Republic, I'd be done. Sawyer would school me.
Well, you're lucky. Most of this, except for Choco's Saba 17 kind of olive branch.
I love that you threw that in there because you talk about it every single show. You're like, I love that lizard. I love that lizard. Every guest, you're like, so Saba 17. Like, I get it. I was like, it's great.
Star Wars Scholar said that this was her one call.
I'm not in prison anymore. I'm in my dorm, but I was in prison.
Oh.
Well, if you were in prison, it would be a fun fact to know that they do have, in fact, very patterned pillowcases.
It just kind of looked like a prison, actually.
A very nice prison, but still a prison. Okay, so Choco, let's go with Levi on the next question.
Okay. Levi Bond. What dish is Porter Engle most famous for? Is it 9-egg soup, 9-egg salad, 9-egg stew, or 9-egg sandwich?
I believe it is 9-egg stew.
Okay, Sawyer. What is Amelin Holdo's homeworld? Lamu, Alderaan, Malastair, Gatalenta.
I mean, I'll just hand the lightsaber to Levi. Man. Read the options again.
Lamu, Alderaan, Malastair, Gatalenta.
I'll say Gatalenta, knowing full well that's incorrect, but that's okay.
It's very correct.
That's
Yeah.
correct?
Yes. Gatalenta is Amelin
Never
Holdo's
mind, I don't
homeworld.
forfeit.
And I guess since it's just the two of you, we can forego the decorum here. Levi Bond was correct. Porter Engle is known for the 9-egg stew. So we have to move on to the next questions. Choco.
Okay. Let's see. For Sawyer, how old was Obi-Wan when he met Satine, when that mission happened? Was Obi-Wan 18 years old? Was he 17? Was he 15? Was he 16?
Oh my god.
Can I phone a friend? Julia, are you there? Are you watching? Man, I feel like 16 is a safe answer. It's probably wrong, but
Okay.
What did she answer?
16.
I can't hear you. I was just adding more questions because you guys are answering them all. Okay. That next
All right,
question.
Levi Bond. What planet does Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan stop Hutts from stealing food? Was that on Ursa Minor? Was it on Nalhutta? Was it on Teth? Or was it on Malastair?
That's from stealing food. Oh god. Just from Master and Apprentice. Could you read them again, please?
Yes, in no specific order. They are Ursa Minor, Teth, Nalhutta, Malastair.
I think it's Teth. This is the...
I would request we do National Spelling Bee final two rules.
I mean, are you gonna dress like you're from Frozen?
Hey, I wasn't at the National Spelling Bee,
Well, are you
but that
double
is a
jointed?
good ruling for final two.
Okay,
Just
I was
saying.
like, that's not how an
Yes.
arm should go. I was like, I don't know what I'm saying right there.
Okay, so Sawyer's question was, how old was Obi-Wan when he met Satine? And her answer was 16. The answer was 15.
Ooh.
Very close.
You didn't have to forfeit. You hung in there quite well. But that also means
Yes, I'm aware.
that Levi Bond is our first ever Dyad Trivia Rush champion. Man, we really worked hard to stack the chips against people who knew everything. And you still came
Levi,
out on top.
one final question for you. What lap does Klieg Holdfast get knocked out of the Bunta Eve Classic by Sebulba?
I believe it's the second lap with Klee.
FFS. You know,
Right? Is it the second lap?
It is the second
Yeah.
lap. How does he get knocked out?
we're just
I
trying
believe
at this point.
No,
I'm
let's
just-
Klee hold fast.
No, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That was
Okay.
yeah, that was a great
Okay,
show.
I will be doubly impressed if you can name this without the choices. When does the Separatist crisis begin?
Technically, it's
The
it's
force is
20
strong with
BB
this one.
or no, sorry, 24 BBY because it's 2 years before Attack of the Clones.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. Okay.
Yeah, that's 100%. Levi is a monster.
Did I
It
get
is.
Teth right? Was Teth correct?
Teth was correct.
Oh my god.
I guess he was waiting for that, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. I apologize since the round was over.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of foregone it, but and unfortunately, Master Alan was not able to get back in, but we will do. I mean, we'll be happy to do a whole thing where you choose which lightsaber you want and all that good stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, this was the first time. This was a lot of fun. I'm curious how you guys felt, as well as people in the chat, about the questions. Was it hard enough? Was it too hard? It's a good amount. How do y'all feel? We want to make sure that we make these as fun and engaging as possible.
Well, I mean, as we're waiting for those answers to those questions, we do have a ramen drop of $5 from Brian with the bread, Brian with the beard, Brian with the beard bread, Brian with the bread beard. You did so well, Sawyer. Heart.
She wasn't even gonna join. She's
Yeah.
too good for us
No, I
now.
wasn't.
For someone who's like, whatever, and then she's like in the top 2. Come on now.
And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to start this, right? Back in like January, Element and I were both invited to a trivia contest, and the questions were so easy that there's a lot of friends of ours that wouldn't join a trivia contest, but I know they would have killed it. They would have done extremely well. They would have done better than most of those people. And so we wanted to have something that encouraged more people to, and you guys did awesome. So
Now, the one thing that we do want to decide, that I want to put you on the spot for, Choco, at least right now, is his Trivia Rush title a defendable title, or is it more of a photo on the wall title where he can't participate in the next one, but he is a champion, and then the next champion joins him among those ranks? Because I do like I'm 50-50. I want him to defend his title, but then I also kind of know that he knows everything. So
well, no, we don't want to punish him for being too good.
Yeah.
But I will say,
I'll retire.
no. I want to say both. So it means you wouldn't be eligible for this tournament next year, but I would like the winners of next year and this year, if you're still around and available next year, to face off in a head-to-head as a separate trivia event. And of course, I'll be providing a prize for that.
yeah, I think we both will. But I think that one
Also,
thing's for sure: Mr. Tommy P was not around to
I was horrified.
provide that that counterpart energy, I guess.
But that being said, Sawyer, I do have a prize for you. You will be getting the entire Lego Bad Batch, so I will be sending that out to you.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Amazing.
Also, maybe a Manjulpa. I don't know. That might be. But yeah, we'll get on a call with you, Levi.
It is my turning 21 on Saturday.
Happy early birthday, Sawyer.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Sawyer. But yes,
That's
Levi,
nice.
we will get on a call with you and Master Alan. We'll suss out all those details as to which hilt you want, where he should send it, and all that good stuff. But congratulations to Levi for winning this trivia rush. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat who has expressed opinions on the matter, like Choco asked. But what did you guys think of this format, and is there anything that we could do better for you guys as well in the call?
I mean, I think it would have been.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
It's a shame that people couldn't make it. I
Yeah.
think the desired amount of people was like a really good amount to keep it competitive, but you can't really control that, you know. So for the most part, I thought it was really good. I mean, obviously, I'm kind of biased. I won.
How did you like, the trivia this time? Our questions, the format. We broke
Oh.
into a little bit of a different format for the final round.
I'm not saying this as a sore loser. I do think that next time you should do spelling bee final 2 rolls, because that's. And I'm not saying that because I'm Elsa wins the spelling bee. I just think that's a really good way to do it. Are you familiar
I am
with
not.
those rules?
No, that's why that was going to be a follow-up
final
question.
2. Right. So final 2. If someone gets a question wrong, the other person has a chance to answer it correctly. If they answer it correctly, they get another question. If they answer that correctly, they're the winner.
That's wow. That's tense.
Okay. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I do, because I think that's a good way to do it, because I had an X, so it didn't matter. It didn't matter if I got something wrong. That was just a guaranteed win for Levi. So I think, which is again not fine. Levi deserves it. I think that's a really good way to do top 2. That's why
Yeah.
they do it that way in the spelling bee. So just going forward, that might be a thing to
I
consider.
think maybe the final round should have been everyone gets the same question, but you hold up the answer on like a whiteboard kind of deal, so everyone is on the same playing field. Because I felt like Char Char's question about the 4-armed aliens, I have no idea. I was like, what? I knew Basilisk was like Dexter Jester species. And I was like, that has 4 arms. I was like, I have no idea. And I was like, if I got that one, I would have had an X. So I feel like everyone having the same one would have been a little bit more fair.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously, it was random. So
Oh, those are very valid criticisms. I mean,
we just wanted to make sure. I can say
y'all are being toxic. I'm just kidding.
the
Hey,
this person
I'm
is
not gonna complain. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
No,
Master,
I mean they're
Master
very.
Oppo Rancissus was the Thespian, and he does have 4 arms under there. And Zexto is what
thespian. Oh, I always say it's thespian because I'm a fool and I'm like, it's an actor.
Zexto is not Ben Quadraneros, but he was the pod racer, the species of one of the pod racers that had the 4 arms.
Maybe Audie Mandrell. I don't know.
Yes, he was on an intro.
Was it? Why do I know that?
Very valid concerns. I really like the last 2 rules that Sawyer suggests, and definitely for the next time we will have some sort of community or collective question for everyone. We'll make adjustments. This is the growing pains of our first tournament. Of course, Kahoot is going to be a big part of it moving forward anyway for qualifying things, but I really like these suggestions.
It was Gasgano.
It's Gasgano, okay.
Yeah. 4 arms.
Brooke says, I think the question should be visible as well, just as just oral, because not everyone can process information the same way. I do agree. I unfortunately did not have a technological implementation solution for that.
That's part of the reason why I kept saying the answer for 2 questions, because I'm so used to the Schmodown. It's another, if you don't know, it's another Star Wars trivia event. And when they have their matches, they have like the layout on the screen. and I'm always like, okay, there's the answers. But I like without having the visual aid, I was just like in that mode, and so I was like, I have to answer, otherwise like so.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
We
is-
appreciate the enthusiasm.
Yeah, I think the next time around we'll be better prepared to do all of these things because feedback is always great, and so having a way to display the questions to everyone, especially on the call, will be something a consideration moving forward for sure. But I do believe that is the end, right? I think we it's time to wrap things up. We're out of time. It's been more than 2.5 hours, and I'm sure everyone has plans for Saturday.
I took off of work.
I was supposed to be at a party like half an hour ago, but
Oh, boo-hoo.
Sorry, boss. I need to take off. I gotta compete in Star Wars trivia.
So starting with Sawyerism, any final thoughts, plugs, all that good stuff?
I don't know. Jesse and I are supposed to be starting a podcast soon, so
I would totally
updated
listen to
on
that.
that.
That sounds awesome.
Ooh.
but we're working on a lore-based podcast. But other than that, I don't know.
Star Lords.
I gotta. No, it's gonna be called Hyperspace Asylum. Actually, we have a name.
That's a great
but,
name.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I started school. I'll get back into the swing of things. I'll start popping on VC again, but that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for hosting this. I can't believe I got second place.
You did wonderfully.
You're a lore master. What do you mean?
Thank you.
Levi.
I mean, nothing to plug. I just thank you for having me on Dyad for my first Dyad appearance. I've been on other places. I've had you guys, not Element yet. We'll get you on. But I've had Choco on my channel. A lot of overlap, but I haven't been on Dyad. And it was really fun. Thanks for doing this. I mean, yeah, I struggle to talk about it because I won, so I don't want to feel like this was great. Thanks for doing this for me. It was great fun though.
You're a gracious winner. Nothing wrong with that. But check out Levi Bond and his content with the All New Nerds.
All New Nerds.
On YouTube, and they are all great guys.
I really wanted a Weoslia question. That's what I wanted. You know who Weoslia is? Shout out to you. That's all. That's what I'll end with. Weoslia, final fact for everyone in the chat, is the person who Luke sells his land speeder to in A New Hope, and it's like this disgusting 8-eyed monster. Wioslea. It's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. It's in the movie, and it's just something that no one knows about. Weoslia. There you go.
Did you know about that, Choco?
I did not, but now
Look it up. It's horrific.
But now I know that when it comes to Levi Bond related trivia, I can get real weird with it. So good luck next time.
that's your you now have carte blanche to do whatever it takes to stump Levi.
Yes.
But in any case, that's the end. On to the next one.
For light and for life.
We are all the Republic.
And may the Force be with you always.